there's a lot of people from various countries. Do we know if they're all legal or not? No, we don't. But we do know that if they're not legal, then they're working, taking jobs from people who should be working there legally, and they're gonna hurt the wages because they're gonna work for less because they're gonna be paid cash, and these are jobs that our community should have. So I don't debate the idea of people who shouldn't be in the country not being in the country. But what I do consider is really two things. One, the focus on certain types of people, be it ethnicities or the way they look, versus other immigrants, and what that means, second, when it comes time to get them. Because who's going to do this job? If we're going to deport, I'm going to hold President Trump accountable to what he said he's going to do, just as we would do any politician as an independent broadcast. We would hold anybody accountable to just the things they said. We're not pulling up any political commentary of someone else who said this. We only want to focus on what specifically come out of President Trump's mouth. How do we do it? Because when you consider the National Guard, in his Time magazine interview, he said, when they asked him, would you consider using the military? He said, probably the National Guard. It's going to take all hands on deck, because you can't pull this many people from their existing jobs to this new role of basically, being an extension of, ICE, so to speak, and having them do brand new tasks for 40 hours a week. What about the job that you pulled them from? So we're going to need a lot of new people coming in. And here's what I'm watching for: the Proud Boys. I'm watching for the private militia who is already raising their hand. You need us to do the job. We're here for you.
Perhaps some of those people from Charlottesville, Virginia.
Anybody willing to do the job. Because at this, there's people who want to do this job. There's people who are like
volunteering.
You ain't got to pay me for the first 30 days. Let me get in there, raise some hell. Y'all might not want to pay me after you see what I'm going to do in the first 30 days. And this is truly my concern. Who's going to do this job?